Tonight, accusations of a Louisville church leader who's interested in helping himself. This pastor was charged in June with forging a deed to transfer a property to himself.
And we've also learned that he's made several transfers with the same person for many years. And these transactions may now also be under investigation. Wave News reporter Mark Stevens says that the paper trail repeatedly links back to James Cuff and his church.
Property records show the land that Cuff is accused of transferring to himself through a potentially forged deed at one point belonged to his church. But the records show as the church's power of attorney, Cuff sold it in 2021.
A vacant lot is all that's left of the property Pastor James Cuff is accused of taking from Mary Matthews through an allegedly forged deed in February this year. The city demolished the home on it 2 years ago, but property records show Cuff sold it to Matthews through his church back in 2021. They've exchanged at least 2 other properties, which may also be under review.
Understanding there may be more than one victim for this particular defendant.
In court, Cuff's lawyer asked for the case to be delayed until September. The county agreed. When I went to his home to ask more questions, I left a business card with the person who answered the door.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for James Cuff. I'm with Wave.
The investigator says Cuff and his notary both said Matthews did not sign the deed transferring her property. It's why County Clerk David Yates urges people to sign up for alerts when property records are filed with his office.
The quicker that we have these type of notices, and the quicker they can get involved and stop it before it becomes too late.
Cuff's church is also involved in a protracted legal battle over another property next to the church. A church member bought it from tax foreclosure, but Cuff claims he's had an unrecorded deed to the property for 20 years. The case is still in the courts.
Those clerk alerts do not prevent anyone from filing false paperwork, but they do alert property owners when anything is filed, giving them time to take more action that could prevent any ownership in doubt. Mark Stevens, Wave News.